Good day. Welcome Monday. Today is Monday, August the 11th. And as you can tell on the screen, you're going to see today's agenda. Every time you come into class, if you look on the screen, you're going to see what's going on. So always check the front screen. If something happens to the projector, it'll be on the board. So today's agenda, we're going to put backpacks into the lab. We're going to use tables 6, 7, and 8. Our cell phones are going to be put in our caddy or backpacks, whichever one you choose, but they are not going to be on our body. So make sure your cell phones are put away. We will take roll. I will take roll, okay? We will make sure that everybody is able to join Google Classroom. If you have not already joined, I will bring up the code. Sometimes that's easier. So you will need your laptop and you will be able to join Google Classroom. We are going to complete the QOD, which is the question of the day, on the computer or on a piece of paper and turn it in. We are going to watch the social contract video, and then we are going to do our social contract classroom agreement worksheet. You can do this either on Google Docs if you have your computer, or I do have a paper copy, or you can just do it on a regular piece of paper and turn it in. I'll bring it up and everybody can see what it looks like, and you can do it either on a regular piece of paper, or I do have a few copies of it, or you can do it on Google Docs and make sure it is turned in. And then we have a About Me paper. If we do not have time to finish this in class, you are going to need to take it home. The About Me paper is up front, so that is something that you will need to get as you come in. And as you are putting your backpacks and cell phones away, you can pick up that paper. This also tells you what materials are needed. What are you going to need for today? Well, you're going to need a pen, a pencil, paper, if you do not have a laptop, and your laptop. The objective for today is that I can contribute to the social contract. Okay. So every time you come in, this is what is going to be up here on the board, is you're going to see today's agenda, what we're planning on getting done. We're going to see the materials that we need, so you know what to take out of your backpack before we put our backpacks up, so that you're not needing to go back and forth to get stuff out of your backpack. And you will see the objective today. What is our objective for today? Our objective for today is that we are going to contribute to the social contract. We have a couple of little videos that we are going to watch that go along with the social contract, and I'll bring those up when we get ready for it. First, I want to show you here in Google Classroom. When you get into your Google Classroom, I'm just going to show first period as an example. You are going to see that an announcement that I have posted. Okay, and they are showing that I posted a new assignment on 8788 about me. That is my presentation that I did the other day about me. If you go to classwork, this is where you're going to find your assignments for the first 9 weeks. The question of the day. Okay, now when I open up my question of the day, this is going to look a little bit different because this is the teacher side. Yours should look a little different. Here is your question of the day. What is the difference between a hold, a lockdown, and a secure? If you remember, we discussed this going over this during our last 3 days of school that we had. We talked about rules, we talked about procedures, and we talked about the difference between a hold, a lockdown, and a secure. You are going to write a short answer and then make sure you turn it in. It is worth 20 points. Each one, because you're going to have a question of the day every day. So 20 times 5 is 100. You do all 5 of them, you get 100 for the week. You do 4 of them, you get an 80, okay? Very simple math, very easy to understand. All right, now let me open up our assignment for today. As you can see, our assignment for today, which yours is still going to look different because it's on the student side. This is the teacher side, okay? It is ungraded because there's not a grade for the whole. There is a grade, but this part is just telling you what you're doing, okay? It is due today. That means that you know that this stuff is due today. If it actually has a due date, there's going to be a due date here. This is our social contract classroom agreement. Like I said, you can do this online or you can do this on a piece of paper. So what we'll do is we'll watch our classroom agreement videos, and then we will go to our social contract classroom agreement. You will be able to open it up, you will be able to type on it, and you will be able to turn it in. Okay? Yours, once again, yours is going to look a little different than mine because mine's the teacher side. Yours is going to be able to turn in. Okay? This is in English and in Spanish. If you see, this is the English version. Right here, translated Spanish. Here is our Spanish copy. So those of you that are my Spanish speakers and are my ELLs, you can go in and fill this in Spanish. Okay? You can write down your 5 classroom agreements right here in Spanish and turn it in. If you do not have a computer at this time, you can do this on a regular piece of paper. I will bring it up so you can see it, and you can do this on a regular piece of paper. All right, let's get ready to get busy for today. We know what our agenda is, and let's get rocking and rolling.